That is true. Um, so what is it now, Miss Olivia?
Yo, you're good at blowing shit up, right?
As a
Wizard and all?
wizard,
Cool, cool. Well, you're more intelligent than I am, and oh no, here, unfortunately, can't aerosolize a poison, so I'm asking your help.
aerosolize.
Yeah, we're. So you know what anthrax is?
It's a disease, is it not?
Yeah, but you know how, like, usually you inhale it through, like, tiny little white spores that are kind of grainy to the touch?
Yes.
Cool, cool. So, you know, so what we're effectively trying to do is turn this, she will hold up the vial of poison she made, um, into sort of a powder like that that we can stuff into a small little bomb full of napalm and gunpowder.
Yeah, well, you're going to be have a hard time doing that. A unfamiliar voice to most of you says. Liv's actually the only one that's actually heard this voice. Fairly recently, too.
Oh fuck, who is it now?
Do you actually say that?
Yeah, well, Liv was getting kind of exasperated by all the people uninvited showing up. So, you know, sans the two people she summoned via magical bottle rocket.
So you turn around and it's the black kobold from last night. He has in his arms the fossils you gave to Harmony to wash.
Those sweet, are those clean? She will fly down and grab them.
They are.
Wonderful. Thanks for your courier service. You're no longer needed here.
Now,
No, you don't. And no, you don't get a fucking tip.
I'm not here for a tip. I was just really concerned about a half rakshasa? Or, no, hold on. I should rephrase what he's saying because he was actually have said it that way. Spies was concerned about the half rakshasa cleaning fossils.
Well, I asked her to do it, and she was doing it.
Not very well.
Well, okay, then future lives a fucker, and I clearly need to teach my children how to clean fossils better.
Now, what's this about aerosolizing a poison?
It's exactly what it says on the fucking tin.
Now, I hazard a guess that you are not on good terms with someone in this city, are you not?
I'm not on good terms with most people. So she looks over at Bear, toss confused.
Libertas looks as confused as you are.
Look, are you gonna fucking help, or are you just gonna get?
Well, that depends. I'm not going to be much of use to my group until evening because that thing is pointing up into the sky. As you are well aware of my capabilities from last night.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Look, if you're not gonna help, then leave, go, shoo, vámonos, ándale. Other words for leaving.
Look, I don't have a very good reputation in this city either.
Okay, look, we're either going to have to work together. Okay, so look, here, can you either turn a poison into a powder that can be inhaled to kill a bitch, or can you make a fucking sun death laser?
Neither in a short amount of time.
Well, how about with a tiefling, whatever the fuck I am, and a kenku?
None of you are artificers, are you?
No, but I do know plenty of ways to assassinate someone. It would be easier if I had my sister here, though. Not because she's an artificer, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, I suppose I can help in this way. Stay away from the stay on this side of the river tonight. Things are going to get a bit bloody.
Like, we're already on our way to the other side of the river, homicide.
After last night's activities, I'm pretty sure that my enemies know we're here and are going to be on the lookout for us. I'm not going to be making any moves till that thing is gone.
Yeah, well, our enemies, technically speaking, are also on the lookout for us too. However, they're kind of fucking idiots, and I managed to talk my way in with people I probably shouldn't have. So, do you want to do this like big and messy, or do you want to do this stealthily? Because if you want to do this stealthily, then sit down and help us here. We're making fucking napalm.
Yeah. Most circumstances, Schweiz would be fine with the stealth approach. But Schweiz need to send a message.
Cool. Well, then you can still sit down and help us make IEDs.
Now, I'm just going to have to say this because I know I wasn't exactly paying attention to precisely what I was saying through that conversation. Whenever he uses a first-person pronoun, it's that just replace it with Schweiz.
Yeah, I gathered that much. Point stands. He can help us make plastic explosives.
Alright, so
Look, if you want to commit a fucking act of terror, we can help you. We can help you commit an act of fucking terror. Well, I can. Those two are technically spoken for. Wait, Libertas, are you cool with helping us commit an act of terror?
not really.
Fuck. Oh no?
We're not known here.
Cool. So,
We're incognito.
that's not a no. Well, then you don't have to take credit for the act of terror.
Exactly.
But do you wanna help out anyways?
Hi.
Great. Don't be such a fucking squirrely, Veritas. She says, beckoning Ono over for the terrorist squad.
Yeah, for legal reasons, that's a joke.
So wait, hold up. I fucking have a goddess of warfare and speed dial. Uh, Liv will send a email to Anana saying, "Yo, you want to commit an act of terror tonight?" Uh, and that's it. Mind you, like obviously there's still the company signature saying it's from her, but past that is just, "Yo, want to commit terrorism?"
It's like a Twitter
Um,
update. Twitter night.
in the fine print of her in the fine print of yes no that in the fine print of Liv's in the fine print of Liv's like company signature any quote unquote acts of terror said by any employee by an honest company for legal reasons is a joke.
So currently busy with Ukraine and Russia.
Fuck, fair point. Do you want to send an angel who can commit an act of terror?
We're all busy with Ukraine and Russia.
All right, fine. Hold up, I'm gonna have to send a Twitter update to my infernal. Well, that's just normal Twitter, isn't it? Just a second. Liv pulls up normal Twitter, which, mind you, it's like still the nine hells equivalent of Twitter because it's Twitter, and like in like 50 characters or less, she at some of her old employees and goes, "Yo, want to commit an act of terrorism tonight?" Question mark, question mark, question mark. Tweeted from Twitter for Book of Shadows.
You're just gonna leave that there while the three of you work?
Yeah, if Kevin shows up, Kevin shows up. It's a good night off for him to commit an act of terrorism.
So, Cerebon and Gorza, why? You got the artificers working on the anti-magic field generator, or at least working on ways of shutting one down. You got with Livia a Kenku dressed as a guard from a noble estate, and a jet black kobold with a skull on its head, working on other things. Meanwhile, Libertas is dipped out.
It's like these.
He does not want anything to do with this. Understandable.
So, what are the two of you doing?
Oh, I should add, since Sturbon technically has the other sending stone, but is currently one with Sturbon because he's wild shape, Liv will leave a voicemail saying, "Yo, gonna go commit an act of terrorism, you win." And that's it.
And circle.
So once he checks his voice messages, that's what he gets.
Alright. She did ask for him to find nuts, was it?
Uh, not solid rocks, anything that we can stuff powder explosives into.
So yeah, he's gonna go searching for nuts, I guess.
All right. So you.
He's-
Would there be any at this time of year?
It's winter.
Fall.
Late fall.
Fall? I mean, if it's
Yeah.
fall, yeah. Like, when do you usually expect acorns to fall on the head? It's usually fall when you get a bloody carpet of nuts everywhere. Walnuts
Well,
turning the bloody soil black.
well, to be fair, I
True.
come from a place where the only trees around are pine trees. Or palm trees.
You
I
also
mean,
come from the
California has a
place.
lot of pine trees, all right? You
Okay,
just gotta go into the mountains.
Arthur, you also come from the place that has only 2 seasons of hot and slightly less hot.
You can get into the 50s sometimes.
That's the not so hot season.
Sure.
Yeah. He's not from NorCal, is my point.
No, you're wrong. We have 3 seasons. It's just one of them overlaps the others. It's called fire.
See, that didn't used to happen until like 4 years ago.
True, but still.
Kind of hate fire season, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, point being is that, yeah, there should still be tree nuts out.
Yeah, it's fall. There's definitely tree nuts everywhere.
Okay, yeah, under that logic, I'm just going to assume that there are plenty of tree nuts for you to gather.
Unfortunate. For you.
Gorza, you were sent out shopping, correct?
Alex?
You're muted. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Couldn't find my phone.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was sent out shopping.
All right. Sent out for glue and what else?
Sovereign glue
Oil.
and oil. Stuff to make napalm effectively.
All right. I'll be right back. And while I'm gone, I'm going to think on this. So, BRB.
Okay.
So, well, God's currently away.
Who knows? I'm gonna go AFK.
Wait, so
It's
just so
Alright, cool. Yeah, Alex?
okay, so plan A is to poison everyone, right?
Yeah, spike a man's drink and have him, die.
Okay, so dispersing poison in the air is not their first
No.
their choice of action.
Well, certainly not Liv's. Probably not Starbond's either, just given how Starbond does stuff. Mostly because, obviously, dispersing poison in the air, like a gas or an aerosol, will cause a lot of collateral damage.
Right, like that's what I was wondering. Like, isn't that gonna poison them too?
Well, the idea is to have it so the bombs go off after we leave.
Oh, okay, that changes things.
Um, because obviously we don't want to poison ourselves.
Yes.
And by ourselves, I mean, I think everyone but Liv. Because if I remember correctly, Liv has resistance to poison.
Oh, alright. Well, that's an advantage in this situation.
Uh, I have to check really quickly, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, yes, Liv is resistant to both the poison condition and poison damage because of tiefling bullshit. So she hypothetically has an easier time with it. That doesn't necessarily apply to anyone else, though.
Needed. And everyone everyone except Liv could just stand outside and wait for her to bomb the place with poison.
True, like cockroaches. But I mean, to be fair, I suppose that's more so in Arthur. The only real person Liv could make like a quote unquote gas mask for is Gorza, just because Dodo Beak. She realistic,
Take it easy.
yeah, she realistically could get the things to filter out the poison in that beak cavity. That doesn't necessarily apply to anyone else, though. Um,
Oh,
because, well, so what the types of birds everyone else are, um, like Liv and Daehoon, have beaks on their masks, sure, but they won't be nearly as big as Gorza's. um, I suppose Sturbon's, because Sturbon's coming, as an eagle, ironically.
I think Liv chose that on purpose.
Yeah, because you turn into two birds, and the eagle sends a very different message than the sparrow. Um, and then what? Fur is a swan, which sure has a waterfall beak, but probably not enough to fit a gas mask in. Oh, and then there's Harmony. Hypothetically, Harmony could too. Because that is less of a beak and more of a dinosaur snout, but you know. That said, I mean, if the fucking terrorism plot goes well, then it doesn't matter. Half the city will be on fire. And Arson's not even here.
Arson will definitely be.
he would be proud.
Arson might be proud, but also jealous that he wasn't here to set an entire rich person district on fire.
I mean, he'd probably be even more proud if we set an entire rich person district on fire with an army of dragons.
Arson?
Well, yes, he would. But Arthur was a no-go on Operation Dragon Ball.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a mystery that we must solve.
But yeah, so Garza got sent out for napalm or a on fire materials.
And just a refresher, it was glue and
namely glue and oil,
oil.
and some twine to make a fuse.
Okay.
I don't
Twine is going
know
to be
how.
easy enough to make.
I don't
Glue, I don't
know.
think will be that expensive. Oil, though.
Well, Sovereign Glue and Lantern Oil are like Lantern Oil is in the SRD, so you can find its cost.
1 silver
Yeah.
for a flask of
Um,
oil.
Live. I don't know how much money does Rosa have, if any.
Let me check. She's got some money. She has eight. Okay, this doesn't sound like it's right, because it sounds like a lot, but she has 759 gold pieces apparently.
Cool. Liv. Liv will give you exactly 100 gold points and say get as much oil, twine, and glue as you can feasibly carry, and send you out shopping.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so let's say that's going to be about 10 gold.
For everything?
Yeah, because a flask of oil is not that much.
No, Liv knows that. Liv's just hoping that she's a strong girl and can come back with like a barrel of oil to make a large enough IED for Operation Terrorism.
Yeah, but you also gotta think about
Operation
supply.
Movement.
Fair enough, but Liv will still be helpful regardless for Operation Terrorism.
She can go to more than one shop to get
Yeah,
as
and
much.
I was taking that
stuff
into
as-
account.
Well, alright.
So, and I will say, since you went over, you probably went over to the market. You would have
Indeed.
seen Fleur with a pretty tall, pretty handsome man, and big as in like not just like height wise, but also like musculature as well. And she looks like she's having a great time with this guy.
Garza's gonna walk up to her and just say, "Hey, Flair, who's your friend?"
Oh, well, we just met today, so it's beyond a bit of a flirt. And well, I pull up a name generator because wasn't quite expecting this again.
Bloody brought up a character. What did you expect?
I wasn't quite expecting to go up and ask the guy's name, though. I play a game where one of the other players like asks everyone what their name is, so I should know better. Like even children and animals.
It's perfect.
So I should probably know better, but
Can't help yourself.
Hey, we got time.
yeah,
Only 9:15.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to hop off at 10, unfortunately,
Hmm.
if I want to survive tomorrow.
What are you doing
You don't-
tomorrow?
I have to wake up at 3 for work.
Oh,
Ugh.
I don't think you
The
need to
hell?
survive tomorrow, though.
That's awful.
Surviving is very overrated.
It's between being unable to smile throughout the day when dealing with customers or not remembering. You know.
Oh, I have two great names. I don't know which one to use.
Flip the coin.
Well, so let me tell you, the choice is between Ronaldo and Elvis.
Beautiful.
Uh,
I vote Ronaldo.
Yes.
all right then.
Because Liv can't beat Elvis.
Yeah. Yeah, two eloquent spars going at it. Elvis still has a
Thanks for
higher
making it.
proficiency bonus. Lives far.
Ah. Right, you make it sound like she's going to just give up.
God, Liv can't fight with Elvis. Liv knows better.
Oh, his name is Elvis? Yeah. That's the end of us.
Oh, my name is Ronaldo.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Ronaldo. What are you guys doing out here?
Just I was in the market, going, well, actually going to the theater later, and
Oh,
I have no idea what everyone else is planning, but if there's time tomorrow, so going to the bathhouse to get ready for the party tomorrow.
well, I'm sure that, Liv wouldn't be too busy to go with you. I mean, she's pretty busy, but that sounds like something that would be fun to do together.
Yeah, you're welcome to join, Goza. Awkward silence between Fleur and Goza because she doesn't exactly know what to say. It would be a good bonding
Thanks for the
exercise.
invite. I a good what exercise?
Bonding, good time to get to know each other.
Uh, uh, yeah, okay. We can do that when we're both fully dressed. Also,
What?
but if you're saying that I smell, I would have to completely agree with you. It's been a while since I've taken a bath, but thanks for being so honest.
Fleur looks a little confused, but
Okay, well, I'll leave you guys to it. Nice to meet you, Reginald. Reginald, right?
Ronaldo.
Oh, my bad. Ronaldo. I have to go buy stuff for a bomb, or napalm. So, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, what did Liv put you up to?
It's nothing more than a what was it? A gender. It's just a gender reveal party. Not to worry.
Before
That
you
would be a cover story Liv would give.
before you go, where is Liv?
Where's Liv? She is hanging out with some artificers that we found, and she is, she's making stuff to bring to that party that we're all going to. If you want, you can come with me and I can show you where she is.
Yes, Reynolds, if you don't mind. Not at all. Perhaps I can help carry things.
Oh yes, we would make great use of your big strong arms.
Alright, so you go ahead, purchase the things you need, and return to the kerfuffle that is the artificers and not artificers.
Liv explaining to the Black Kobold, look, man, if we could use actual plastic, I would love to make a plastic explosive. Do you know where we can get fucking plastic here?
Well, no, and I don't think we want to. I'm pretty sure there's a certain substance that's required to make it that would cause a rift in the plains by a certain country trying to get it.
Oh, yeah. Keen use of avoiding its name. That said, I suggest that we should probably take out the bridges first, make sure that no one can cross over to and from. Well, okay, maybe a very determined Triton could.
And you see Gorza coming back with Fleur and this really big, really handsome man. Fleur doesn't look happy at all.
Liv holds up her book of shadows to hide the fact that very handsome man is like causing her to blush and go, and like kind of like texting Turku saying, "Wish you were here, going to commit a terrorism tonight." On her book of shadows. Oh, hey, sir.
You get that as a response. So, Gosa told me that you are planning on making something.
A few things, yes.
One of those things wouldn't happen to be a bomb, would it?
Well, I mean, a bomb's a very crass way of putting it, but yes. I personally prefer the use of gunpowder-based shrapnel deployment device.
It's a party pepper with that stops the party.
Exactly. I'm learning his screeches, and this is terrifying. Actually, you know,
I could be there, but sure.
Actually, if we go to the smoke, we could probably like also throw in "It's a Girl."
Yeah, but
shit like that.
Yeah, but doing that might actually attract the attention of said country that would cause a rift in the plains, considering it's a meme about them.
Well, it did bring one of their states to its knees for a good while.
That state is always on its knees.
Well, I mean, that sounds a lot more sexual than you're making it out to be, but yeah. I mean, in both ways. Yeah.
It's just it has too much pride to say this on its knees. It tells everyone to look the other way.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it does also have the economy of a small country. Somehow. I don't fucking know how, but it has the economy of a small country. Look, but I digress. Yes, Fleur. we're making plastic. Well, not actually plastic explosives. Walnut-based explosives. She looks over to the kobold and Ono for confirmation.
Oh no, I thought better of you. Oh
That's
no.
not sure.
Oh no,
uh,
is looking straight into the ground, like.
That said, Fleur, strapping the young man Fleur's with, do you have some metal shavings we can have?
No, and I'm not going to help you with this.
Okay, well, fine then. Strapping young man, do you have steel wool? Broken pieces of, like, plates. Old jewelry you no longer need. Stuff that can get embedded in a bitch's eye, is what I'm trying to say.
Not on me. Though, I don't think I really want to upset this kind young lady here.
Half of what we do is going against her wishes and causing innumerable amounts of collateral damage.
So wonderful. Oof.
Well, anyways, Gorza, you got the stuff for the napalm, right?
Liv!
She looks
Right.
sheepishly over at Fleur. She's like,
Liv throws up her hand and goes, right, a key and fire, I'm sorry.
I suppose Fleur would actually say, leave! Because Japanese don't have L's. But then again, I do have her with a German accent, but
As I knew I should have never shown you that Vietnam War documentary. So, yeah, you got the shit for the Aegean Fire, yes?
yeah. I'm having second
Cool.
thoughts, but yes.
Well, you can just hand it over and draw it now if you need to. Keep the change, by the way. You know, consider it a bonus on your next paycheck.
Huh. That's so nice of you.
Yeah. I'm going to commit an innumerable amount of terrorism tonight, so I figure I should be nice.
I'll spend it on something pretty.
Yeah. I heard explosives are a girl's best friend. Just look how red in the face Fur's getting at the concept.
Of course, it cringes. Tries not to look at Fleur.
Okay, well, thanks for showing up here. I guess if you're not here for Operation Terrorism, there is Operation Artificer over there. If you want to join the nerds.
Liv?
Alternatively, I'm worried that Himiko might be teaching her daughter about evolutionary biology. So, you know.
Oh, I've been here the entire time.
Yes! Oh, okay.
I just chose to ignore what you were saying, or, well, not fully ignore, just enough to make you look crazy.
Liv, like, almost falls off of her broom jumping from that. It's like, God, we need to get you a bell.
It
you-
wouldn't work.
Wait, are you on Team Operation Terrorism?
I'm on Team Chaos, not necessarily terrorism.
Well, terrorism begets chaos, so I'm gonna take that as a tentative yes.
Why is the fox talking?
She's a kitsune. Servant of Inari. You know, fox kami. Gives out rice. Kind of an asshole. Not you. You're cool, Himiko.
Liv, I don't need a lecture about my home culture from you.
Well, you seem to question the fact that gods even exist?
Let's go, Ronaldo.
That said, the gods do exist, and a servant of one is teaching me your native tongue. I was going to keep this as a surprise for your birthday, but yeah, talking fox, four tails, turns into a very hot lady.
Roll an
I
insight.
mean, like, okay.
You don't know if Fleur actually caught any of that or not, because she was quick to turn around and quickly walk away in a huff.
Okay. Well, I would say I'm sleeping in the doghouse tonight, but that is both offensive to the actual canine here. Well, Vulpus, but close enough. And also I don't sleep. So, Gorza, thanks for your service. Are you still in Operation Terrorism? Or you just want to go relax?
I mean, I follow you. It's just the fact that we're doing all this for Fleur, but she doesn't even want us to do it. Just kind of made me think.
Oh, we're not just doing this for Fleur. We're doing this to send a fucking message.
I mean, we're mixing messages here because I'm from a different, well, I'm from a different material plane. Came here through an inn. It's in between planes and time.
Oh shit, that in? I haven't been there in a while. I wonder if they've kept up appearances. Um, look, fam, we can both co-sign the letter of fuck you. We both have enemies in the city. A blazing inferno gets the message across regardless. So again, Forza, you're your own person, and well, there are some mixed messages about Operation Terrorism and the upper echelons of this company. So leave that to your own discretion. You'll still be implicated. This is an Order of the Swan issue now.
I mean, I'm on board. I'm just a little conflicted. I'll get over it.
That's the spirit. All right. Well, great. So, oh no, Kobold, whose name I haven't gotten. Actually,
Schweiz.
what the fuck? Schweiz. I thought that was a third person pronoun. Okay, yeah, sure, Schweiz. Do you two both know how to make napalm? Yeah.
Oh no, points to Schweiz. I mean, I haven't made it. Schweiz hasn't made it before, but Schweiz could figure it out quickly. I mean, Schweiz
Cool,
is
cool.
over 1,000 years old, apparently.
Well, so that makes it easy. I'm a bit rusty on my.
Alright. Schweiz, what's your. I think this would actually be a part of your Tinkerer's tools. Intelligence. So. Oh boy. So, do you want to do this with separate rolls or give him advantage?
We'll give him advantage, but I should point out that technically the one with the family napalm recipe is is Sorath. So Liv is first going to make a collect call to Sorath via Sending Stone, and then get the recipe.
Right. 1d10. No, that's supposed to be a d20.
And yet it's still a 17.
Yeah, no, that. Well, it was rolling a d.
Yeah, but it's still a 17 is. Well, a 28.
Like you said, you could figure it out.
Yeah.
The benefits of having a level 12 artificer with max intelligence.
Now, my sister's saying if an eye pops up in 10 to 20 minutes, we fucked up and we're going to cause an eldritch fire monster that will consume things until we run out of fuel or into a large body of water. So keep that in mind, Gorza.
Okay, I think we'll say that Ono was helping Schweiz.
John, I'm glad Serpon's not here to hear eldritch fire monster. He might actually pop a blood vessel.
Just fall out of the sky.
You just see a giant eagle fall out of the sky.
They're in a bloody bag of flipping nuts.
Oh! Hey, Serpon. Never mind, I guess he heard eldritch fire monster. So yeah, let's make some explosive devices and send a very clear message to the powers that be.
Okay, well, Schweiz will say this is...
You win, giant eagle Sturbon?
Schweiz will say this is very rudimentary.
Right.
Somehow.
Well, you can't... Don't fucking eat the materials we need to make... Also, is that really healthy for a giant well, I guess they're technically a teeth. Just change that! Opposable thumbs are probably helpful for the situation.
I think Sturbon likes being an eagle.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. He generally prefers being an animal to being a tiefling. But the point about opposable thumbs fucking stands.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could just be an animal that has opposable thumbs.
Okay, fine then. Stop screeching. Reject humanity. Return to monkey.
I told you I already switched back to tiefling form.
Well, okay, fine then. Yeah, let's make some explosive devices then.
Okay. I suppose none of you have tinkerer's tools.
If all else fails, she will use precipitation sort of motion, like she's flicking it out from her sleeve. She will produce the holy hand grenade from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I have this.
I don't think it's gonna work. Schweiz thinks it's not gonna work.
Before dispelling it.
Isn't that just useful for obliterating religious fanatics?
Actually, I believe the last time I saw military use was for blowing up a killer rabbit.
Also, you have to count to 5.
Rabbit.
Well,
no, 3.
It was a really mean rabbit, Sturbon.
I'm sure it was.
I wasn't there, but the killer rabbit was a fucker. Honestly, I figured as a druid, you'd know more about the killer rabbits.
They are quite useful.
True. That said, if we ever fish up a killer rabbit, we might need to vacate the ship. Speaking of which, Warza, we have a flying ship, and we sometimes fish for rabbits off the deck.
It's
we
glorious.
once kidnapped a man.
Sounds legit.
So yeah. All right. Well, let's get to work.
Okay, none of you have tinker's tools, I presume.
You're gonna have to make, improvise explosives and set them at the proper locations. And then, well, tonight the fireworks shall show.
Okay. What tools do you have between the three of you?
Great.
So yeah, I don't know what we'll need to roll to make fucking IEDs in D&D.
What tools do you
Arthur?
have?
Oh shit, God's abandoned us.
What tools do you have?
Oh no. Well, let's make a nuke while he's gone.
Yeah, you have someone rich.
Okay.
I'm sure we could get it from a dragon.
Can you hear me now?
Sure, there's an enriched uranium dragon
Yes.
hiding out.
Okay.
Yes.
What tools do you have between all of you?
A sense of enthusiasm. Not really.
A sense of enthusiasm, the will to go get it, and what, you have an herbalism kit, right, Sturbon?
Yes, I have a herbalism kit. I can make herbs. I don't
You can make,
make explosives.
you can make explosive herbs. Got it. Let's see. We fortunately have the artificer with the
I guess I could find
tinker's tools.
explosive plants. I'm sure there's something like that.
Let's see, a disguise kit, a forgery kit. Or is that, do you have any tools on you?
If you probably don't count ropes or torches as tools.
Not in this
No,
circumstance.
I mean, like,
not right
Okay.
now.
no, I got nothing.
Wonderful. Oh no, you have tools, yeah?
Alright.
Great. Between us, we can make explosive plants, tinker up plastic explosives, disguise them, and make forgeries. Let's go get this bitch.
Alright, so he's taken the entire day to do all of this. The artificers are still working on a way to put down the anti-magic field.
Wonderful. I like to imagine we have the world's most cursed assembly line.
It's actually taking you all day just to make the one.
Well, shit. How big of an explosion do you think this will make?
How big is a fireball?
Well, roughly, so you know, like, the general explosiveness of, like, a hand grenade?
It was a rhetorical question. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, good, So what you're saying is we made a hand grenade.
Basically.
Alright, well, let's get back to work.
Unfortunately, I have a thing to go to. Yeah.
Oh shit, is this part of the terrorism?
It's part of my operation, yes.
Well, fuck. I mean, that wizard I kind of will need to send a message to. So Liv will flip off the kobold. It's just if we're not welcome, then give that to that wizard. Also, wait, hold up, Shice. She will pull out her dry cleaning bill for her coat. That's for getting tiefling brain on it. So yeah, aside from that, are we not welcome? Because like we're going to be committing a terrorism anyways, so we can help you out with your terrorism.
It is going to be going all night.
Well,
Oh dear.
okay, then that's more so a problem for you and Gorza, isn't it, Sirbon?
What, the terrorism?
Well, going all night, you two need to sleep. Like fucking scrubs.
You see, sleep is for people who want to be mentally stable.
I haven't slept in over a week and I'm okay.
Seeing as how you weren't mentally stable in the first place, I don't think that really.
Well, okay, sleeping, Shice, I don't need sleep.
And besides, you've been talking to thin air for a while now. You know.
Well,
No,
you've
fine.
seen... Okay, shut the fuck up, you've seen the kitsune.
Really?
I don't think he's seen me.
No, he was at the fucking library. Don't you start gaslighting me too. Well, okay, so technically the kitsune also doesn't need to sleep. And I guess she's for causing chaos, but I can't really speak for her.
You also need to do your Japanese lesson.
Or else the owl will come for you.
Oh no, I've done the Duolingo thing for the owl. She's
really?
doing... Yeah. Servon, come on. I'm not a fucking idiot. Well, I am, but not in regards to that thing. Well, how about this? Himiko, think of it like a cultural lesson in what would have happened if Operation Downfall happened. Yeah.
The
The
fox
Japanese are known.
scowls at you.
Look, the Japanese are known for their war crimes.
Schweiz just begins to walk off.
Oh, fine then.
Hey. You're welcome to watch or help, but don't get in the way.
Cool. I'm gonna go help a terrorist. Any of you in?
You said it's gonna take all night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to help, I'm gonna hit the hay.
Okay, fair enough. Servon?
I think I'm going to prepare for the party by restoring my mental well-being and taking a nap. True.
Well, fine then.
You get to be bored with your mass murderous friends.
Yes.
Himiko, you're more than
I'm sure you'll
welcome.
be in your element.
Yes, the demonic party in the town tonight.
You're a tiefling. You know better. Stop saying demonic.
But it gets the perfect reaction.
It should be worth noting she did say stop using demonic entirely deadpan.
That's less fun.
Sir
Okay,
Bonner,
well-
sassier than you look.
Oh, well, yeah, no, Servant can be a little asshole if he wants to be. Well, okay, you two have fun. Himiko, you come or not. Terrorism. We'll follow after Shice.
Hey, what about your familiar?
Do you really? I mean, okay, well, that's a stupid question. Char probably does know how to commit acts of terror, but do you really think a familiar is going to be helpful in this situation?
You know about kobold pack tactics, yes?
Okay, fair enough, but he dies to a paperclip. I mean, paper cut, though also paperclip. He has 1 hit point. You know what? Alright, fine. She will use the other part of Five Familiar to snap from the fossil daycare center over to Liv.
Imagine Charles looks quite surprised.
Yeah, he still has his like little lion cub sized glasses on and a small little cute tie. He's very adorable. And also, unsurprisingly, apparently has knowledge in how to teach people.
Once you're on the other side of the river and down an alley, Schweiz will reach into a bag of holding and pull out a clockwork velociraptor. As he is an artificer and specifically battlesmith. So that's his iron defender.
Would have taken you for a artillerist. Well then.
I get 2 shots out of this thing.
Yeah, well, let's go. Let's go. Not start the fire or whatever.
So basically what happens throughout the night is at various points throughout the South District, the Black Shade District, and the Twilight Ferry is various hit and run tactics. Mostly through people whom you would assume are with spies, like going near various people, and you would have been informed that they are semi-elite in the city.
I mean, cool.
But you would also notice that there appears to be like an eldritch blast.
That's interesting.
At one point, there's like an eldritch blast that comes from like 480 feet away.
Ah, fuck. Not spell sniper and Elder Spear, I take it.
Yep.
Thanks. Never got that strategy, but it works.
Yeah, most people do it from close range. We like to take things from where we're not seen.
Well, the problem I usually have is that we're forced into close quarters, and well, I can shoot my holy goddess laser from a mile away. What's the fucking point in a cave?
Sounds like a personal problem.
It's a weird thing about being an adventurer in this world.
Yeah, sounds like a personal problem. You also notice, amongst other things, that they use improvised explosive devices. Yeah, not more like trapped hand grenades and the like. But yeah, this goes all through the night and into the morning when they all pack up and go into the sewers.
Cool. Before Liv has returned to her own terrorist gang, if Shice has any leftover IEDs, Liv would very politely ask for them. Followed up by it's only fair you did get tiefling brain all throughout my clothes.
Hand you four basically cans filled with scrap metal, and the only thing I can think of would be gunpowder, but I'm pretty sure gunpowder would not be used in this situation.
Okay, well, 4 shrapnel grenades and then the napalm hand grenade from earlier.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Well, then, as daybreak, Liv will go find whatever tree Sturbon's in and show off her new bombs that she got from her terrorist friends.
Were you trying to make more poison or acid, Sturbon?
Sure, before going to bed, I'll try and make acid again.
Okay. Same skill check as we've had for the last few times you tried to do that.
What was that again?
It was an intelligence check of some kind.
Yeah, it was just straight intelligence because of the kits.
19. Wow, you actually managed to produce an effective acid.
So now we have acid and poison.
I have 5 bombs. Hi, Sturbon.
Okay. I do have one more thing before we end the session, and Ender, this does not concern Sturbon, so if you want to leave, go ahead.
All right, then. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
Yo.
Now, while you're attempting to show off the Sturbon, you get a message from Fleur. It says, "We need to talk now."
Cool. Well, first things first, Liv is gonna go show off to Gorza that she got 4 more bombs. 100% leaving Fleur on red.
Gorso went to bed, so I'm guessing Liv shook her.
This would be in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, Gorza's having breakfast, reading in her room, and then, like, Liv just flies through the window with 4 hand grenades.
Oh my god, be careful with those things, she says.
No, we're cool. We're cool. I have 4 more bombs. We have 5 bombs now. That's like halfway to 10 bombs.
I am very happy for you, Liv.
Yes. You're probably Raiders of the Lost Ark as anti-magic fields. You know, actually, you don't know. You've never seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. What I'm saying is replace them with bombs. So when guards invariably go to check on why the fuck magic's back, she makes a like explosion with her hands. Now, half elf girl very angry with me for some reason, and I also need to show off my 4 new bombs. I'm gonna show my 4 new bombs to everyone in the party. Liv says, flying out through the open window, and we'll go see Fleur.
So, when you get there, Fleur is still dressed in her nightgown. She's looks like she's been pacing, like deep in thought.
Liv is juggling all 5 of the improvised explosives she made yesterday. Yo, go for Liv.
They've put those down.
No, pass an orange over. I think I got this.
Liv, this is about Belith.
Liv will open up, like in mid juggle, open up her bag of holding and put it away. Yo?
I think she might be dead.
Well, fuck.
And I may have witnessed it.
Well, further fuck. Well, cool. Sister might be dead. Gotcha.
And
Did you recover the body?
Remember how I saw the vision of my grandfather's being killed by a demon?
If it's
it was similar to that, although the people that did it spoke directly to me.
No, then that's wonderful. They know that you're the Cirrus. Well, if Belith is not alive, did they take her body before it cut out? Was Sorath there?
What happened was that this man goaded Beleth into attacking him. Well, actually, he struck first, but regardless, he was calling her a cat. And
No, okay, yeah, fine.
And Zan pulled out a bottle that smoked a lot. The two fought for a little bit, though Beleth only got 2 hits off of him. On him. She tried to run away, but then he got her in the back and then cut her down, and while she was lying unconscious on the ground, like adventurers do, when they're all out of energy.
Well, she was unconscious, sure.
Then his sword went straight to her back while she was on the ground.
That coup de grace would not necessarily outright kill her. But even if that's the case, like, if the body's still there,
and then
and you know vaguely where it is.
Flora will then pick up a piece of paper and show it to you. This man showed us saying you have 10 days.
Well, yeah, no, that's sort of the case.
And she shows you a picture that she drew.
Cool.
Looks familiar. Roll either history or insight to determine as to who this person is. Because Fleur does not have proficiency in painting or is not exactly an artist when it's not calligraphy.
Cool. Shara do be helping out, though. Thank you, Shara.
Yeah, so Shara takes a look and pulls out your Book of Shadows and pulls up the message from Turku. That's do you know this guy?
Oh. No, not say. Oh. Oh, neat. Whack. But also neat. Mostly whack. Okay, but point being, do you know where she is?
It was inside a building.
No defining features?
No, it was empty.
Cool. Well, then. Hold up. Give me a minute. Since Liv now has acquired Turku's phone number, she will call him on her Book of Shadows.
Alright. Well, because of what's going on, I'm going to go ahead and grab something real quick. Just to make this more effective. Right, so you place a call to Turku, yeah?
Yes.
What? Some necromancer you are.
Oh, is he? Hold up, I think he's arguing with Brand. Turku, you
Yes?
accepted the call by accident.
No, that was entirely on purpose. It's just this cleric is not being very helpful.
Well, so, spitballing here, you might already know, Catgirl related death in the family. Yeah.
Yep.
Great, you
We're
have
at the
her
crime
body?
scene right now.
Cool, you have her body. Do you by chance have, like, a sufficiently powerful enough diamond? Or are willing to mug a bitch for me? I will pay you back.
I don't. Hey, Doctor, do you have a material to cast whatever spell is needed?
Oh shit, Brand's here?
Asking.
Oh, never mind. 1 second. Hey, can you turn the camera to Brand, please? Liv will wave enthusiastically to Brand if Turku does.
It like turns on a FaceTime thing and points it towards Brand.
Hi, Brand! Okay, cool. Well, great. Yeah, you're in Snog Cave, so that's kind of a problem. Well, you have, and no offense, tendrils everywhere in society, so if anyone knows where maybe a sufficiently powerful enough diamond might be. But we do have about 10 days.
I surmised
Just-
as such. Looks like gentle repose.
No, well, then actually you might have longer. Um, just get that to Sorath. She can raise dead. Though presumably so could Brand. So yeah, Turco. Just if you can find a diamond worth approximately 500 gold points, or mug someone in a dark alleyway that's coming home from the theater. Mind you, Liv is saying this right in front of Fleur, by the way. Then yeah, great. Just send me an invoice on PayPal, and I will get you the 500 GP. Cool. We're currently busy.
Yeah, did you two have a good time last night? I can see Fleur is not fully dressed.
God, I wish. Well, I did have a good time last night, but completely different type of good time. Liv will pull out her 5 improvised explosive devices and show them up to the camera. Wish you were here, buddy. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to. We're gonna blow a bitch up. So we're currently busy.
Not.
We're going to blow a bitch up. Fleur isn't, but we're going to blow a bitch up. So yeah. Actually, I suppose you're sufficiently powerful enough, Warlock. If you want, you're more than welcome to come up here to blow a bitch up. In the meantime, yeah, just try and source a diamond. Have you tried African slavery?
But we're not going to do a repeat of the Scramble for Africa.
Well, fuck, I thought if anyone's on board for a Scramble for Africa, it would have been you, Turco. Okay, well...
that may be a good start to business, but, it's not a very good investment.
Well, I think if our end goal is to revive one particular girl, does it really matter?
I mean, I suppose not.
Yeah, and besides, once we're done, we can draw straight lines on the map and watch the fireworks happen.
Yeah, but question, where are diamonds found besides Africa?
That's a good point. Do you have a bunch of Hidden Valley Ranch?
Not on this material plane.
Shit. Well, to be fair, if you do get, a sufficient amount of carbon, you can hypothetically just make a diamond. Liv will whisper into the microphone. Speaking of which, if you know where to get Hidden Valley Ranch, I kind of want to get for a Hidden Valley Ranch engagement ring. So, just throwing that out there. So yeah, that's currently the outlook. So to answer your previous question that I absolutely left unread because we are making IEDs. Also, the Squirrel War. You know about the Squirrel War. Who am I kidding? Of course you know about the Squirrel War. Yeah, totally know that dude. My ex-fiance, actually.
Huh.
I think also...
Small Hills. Because I met that guy in the 9 Hills.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he made it down there. I figured he would have been with the demons.
He's actually the guy that I brought up. Remember that story that I told when I got dragged to the 9 Hills? Yeah, he's the guy I met.
Oh, fuck! Huh, neat. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that he managed to make it down the 9 Hells, not the Abyss. Either way, he should be dead. Hold up. Liv will write down, Kevin's phone number and, hold it up to the camera for Turku. I'm gonna have to forward you to one of my old coworkers. a Pythian by the name of Kevin. Really nice guy. Just send him a message. He knows about this. Unfortunately, my hands are tied not being with Fiona. Yeah, she might. So Bella's murderer probably was also said ex-fiance.
How do you know
Look,
that?
Liv will pull Fleur closer. Turku, meet a girl that has magical Cirrus powers and magical girl with Cirrus powers. Well, you know Turku. Point being is that Fleur can see shit. Not just dead people. So, you know.
Well, he seemed really angry at someone when I was talking with him at first.
Well, I mean, that could be anyone from the abbot if it's a local parish to me to Lady Fiona. You know, it's a very wide net of people you might have damned at his deathbed.
Well, considering that he was your ex-fiancé, correct? He would know
Well,
that you're not scared of dying, so he's going after the people around you.
well, then I don't know why. Why would he attack fucking Beleth then? Beleth's not scared of dying. I mean, part of that is because we know how to not be dead, right? But also, both Beleth and Soreth have other afterlives that they're supposed to go to as well. Just because we don't want to die doesn't mean that we're scared of death.
I'm not that. I'm
Look,
as smart as the average person. I'm just thinking aloud.
okay, fair enough. Well, look, again, Turku, you out of all people know how inconvenient death can be.
Yes?
Yeah, so, I mean, for three girls who are half succubi, death is a minor inconvenience at best.
Yeah, well, just in case what I say. Actually, no.
That's
No, that theory does make sense. Because, Fleur, was it? Have you seen that person before? Yes, one time was at Paladin back in Agia, and then the night where I got stabbed. He was the one that stabbed me.
huh. Huh. You think he's just jealous?
I don't know, and I got a crime scene to investigate.
Fair enough. Well, again, Diamond, Source One, colonialism. If you want, hit me up. Follow up. Keep an eye on my other sister, would you? She's not easily baited into a trap, but she's notoriously horny.
Okay, got it.
And Brian, love the really creepy deadpan mask as always. You're probably actually the most intelligent one there.
Yeah, has
So,
anyone
you know,
ever told you that you look like one of the SCPs?
oh, 049, yeah. Anyways, well, we're going to have to go commit terrorism, so you want to deal with murder mystery, we're going to commit an Al Qaeda. You know, little things. Have a good one, and until next time, wish you were here. And she'll hang up on Turku.
Yeah, as you're hanging up, you hear Brand like start to say, "The only difference between me and that thing is
Oh, huh, neat. He knows who 049 is. Well, okay, Flirt, surprised he didn't kill you. I mean, I'm glad he didn't. Reviving you would be a bitch. Also, something tells me you fear death like a normal person.
Yes.
Yeah, we really need to break you of that, honey. So Liv will kiss Fleur on the cheek, be like, I'm gonna go get Gorza. We're gonna have to make more napalm. We only have enough for like a single hand grenade.
And that's where we're going to call it. That was actually a perfect place to call it, too.
I real fucking happy that we can